Vale, estoy hablando con un tío que al parecer dice lore. Le hemos preguntado sobre la actualidad de la guerra.
How's the war going? I mean, apart from the fact that Nilfgaard's triumph is imminent.
I assume this to be a private conversation. We've no witnesses, so let's dispense with the propaganda, even that shrouded in irony. Our offensive was going splendidly until winter came. Edirn was in such disarray that we encountered no resistance. We had reached the Pontar before the first snows. Only a weakened Kedwin remained, and Radovid's Redania, which had ignored the rest of the North's pleas for help. We thought they'd sue for peace, perhaps even submit to vassalization. We waited for spring, certain of victory.
Radovid? Submit?
Yes, a vain hope, I agree. Radovid sent no peace envoy, nor did he advance on our positions. Instead, he trudged over the snow-bound Kestrel Mountains and attacked Kedwin, his ally. This attack took the Kedweni by surprise. They were still mourning the loss of their king. Rudderless and dejected, they laid down their arms after a few lost skirmishes and joined Radovid. And so by spring, instead of two weak enemies, we had only one powerful one.
¿Quién es Kovir?
What about Kavir?
Kavir values its neutrality, enough not to lend its armies, or more importantly, even its coin to either side. Returning to the war, this spring there was a massive battle in the marshes of Velen. Massive, yet indecisive. Both sides suffered enormous losses, unprecedented even. Radovid has retreated across the Pontar. He's safe for now, until reinforcements arrive from the south. Then Emperor Emir var Emrys will deal with him once and for all.
Tío?
Couldn't you just go home?
Miran
Save everyone a lot of marching, not to mention a few human lives.
I'm afraid the stakes are too high to fold now. We can only go all in.
A ver, ¿cómo están las cosas en Velen?
How do things look in Velen?
As bad as ever, perhaps worse. This land never flowed with milk and honey, and now it flows with blood. Armies have swept through it several times, trampling fields, looting granaries, burning villages. Famine grips the populace.
So how's ruling that earthly paradise going for you?
Not well, to be honest. Our forces are spread thin as it is, and Velen is chiefly swampy forests that are difficult to control. We've had several patrols never return to their camps. Thus, we've temporarily delegated authority in this region to a certain Nordling, a former low-ranking officer in the Temerian army,
Barón
one Philip
Sanguinario.
Strenger, better known by his nom de guerre, the Bloody Baron. I advise you well. Avoid him.
Que lo evite. Vaya. Vale, Novigrado.
Any news from Novigrad? Is the free city still free?
Yes, although everyone knows this won't last. Radovid is in Oxenfurt, and the Emperor is here in Vizima, at Novigrad's doorstep, both. And both require coin and ships, and Novigrad can provide these. Which is why the mood in the city is rather, well, on edge.
Meaning?
How do men deal with fear? They seek reassurance and scapegoats. The
Vaya.
Church of the Eternal Fire understands this perfectly, and so it promises to improve the lives of its flock by pointing out the guilty.
Vamos, que se han vuelto unos extremistas
Who started the war?
religiosos.
Who profits from it? Why, it's obvious. Mages, elves, dwarves, in a word, any and all deviants.
Tío, ¿qué es esto? Está fatal grabado.
I've been
eso.
stationed in Novigrad for 13 years. First as a consul, then as ambassador. I've seen a great deal. Cruelty, cynicism, greed. But what is happening there now concerns me greatly.
Vale, ¿y Escalilla?
What's new in Skellige?
Nothing. The islanders pride themselves on that, don't they? Doing everything according to tradition, as their forefathers did. And like their forefathers, they quarrel with each other, pillage, occasionally attack our transports. This is cumbersome, but nothing more. Skellige has always been a footnote to history, and so it shall remain.
Sound awfully confident. What if King Bran manages to unite the Jarls? Lead all the clans against your fleet?
King Bran is a feeble old man. From what I know, he barely remembers the names of his own vassals. Uniting all might prove difficult.
Vale.
Thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it. May the great sun light your path.
Ojo. A ver, yo estaba buscando un cofre. Vale. Esto era lo que nos quería dar de regalo del anterior episodio. Jennifer. Vale. Ahí está la carta anterior. What? Que está potente, el kit. Vale. Vamos a ver. ¿Qué nos han...? Me cago en todo. Claro, no puedo usarlas. Y con la poción esta. Buah, es que reduce el nivel en 2. O sea que no. No me vale para nada. Son demasiado buenas. Este nivel 11. Joder. Lo que sí que puedo hacer es ponerme, por ejemplo, Igni. Tengo 3 huecos. Creo que lo voy a hacer. Mejoramos el mapa. Pum. Vale, y vamos con esto. Y poco a poco. Vale, seguimos la misión principal. No tenemos nada más que hacer. Hemos pillado ese cofre. Bastante bien, la verdad. Así que seguimos. Principal. Teníamos que ir a Belén. Pues ahora.
Geralt and Yennefer were reunited, but something even more important happened in Vizima. Geralt learned that Cirilla, his one-time ward, had returned from afar, and she was in danger. He was to find her, at the Emperor's command and Yennefer's behest.
Cinco días de viaje. Nos Nos lo han pintado bastante mal esto, ¿eh? Todo Belén en general. No veas. Vale, sí, los DLCs. Algo del DLC. Y tenemos que ir aquí. Pero primero vamos a ir por ahí, que nos pide camino.
Slower.
Vale, cogemos todo. Y leemos. Misión. Vamos a ver de qué nivel es. Ah, nivel 7. Estamos bajos de nivel. La principal es 5. Podríamos dedicarnos a farmear. Pero yo creo que vamos a hacer primero esta principal. Vale, ahí pillamos un TP.
Then both forces attacked, one from either side. Step away.
Come on now.
Can't you see?
Do not cast him out, Roderick. All may draw from the well of the Eternal Fire's grace.
What do you want?
Rejoice, for even a creature as depraved and base in nature as you can serve the glory of the Eternal Fire. Someone must see to the corpses on the battlefield. Necrophages defile those not already rotting in mass graves. This is not right.
That's to be my good deed for the day?
A handsomely profitable one, I might add. I know your kind don't work for free.
Vale.
All right, I'll take care of it.
This will count amongst your merits. The more good one works in life, the more hallowed things are. Yes, splendid. Here are the holy oils. Dash generously and set alight, understood? I wish it to flare up to the sky, for the glory of the Eternal Fire and all that.
Once I've incinerated the bodies, where'll I find you?
I shall be near the bridge to Novigrad.
Piras fúnebres. No es una misión. Ah, es de nivel 3. Vale, vamos a hacerlo. A ver, ¿cuál nos pilla mejor? Hombre, primero esta, ¿no? Para así ir así. Y luego tenemos que ir al puente Novigrado. Novigrado era... Creo que era esto. No, Novigrado es esto. Esto es Oxenfurt. Bueno, pues entonces me da un poco igual. Ah, pero vamos a ir a esta.
Stinks like a mass grave.
Se viene.
Now for the holy oils. Hope they burn well.
Este es nivel 2 como un modista.
now, you piece of filth?
Looteamos. ¿Hay algún looteador aquí? No. Ah.
Now for a shot of Igni.
Ah, vale. Es al revés. No hay nada de luz, ¿no? Por aquí. Vale, siguiente. Pero hombre, o sea, que ya no te metas en el juego. Me estoy quemando, tío. Maldito caballo. ¿Qué nos darán como recompensa? O de dinero y ya, ¿no?
Yeah, sure stinks like a mass grave.
Bueno, este enemigo no.
Now for the holy oils.
Creo que estos serán los que
They burn well.
Ahí está.
What now, you piece of filth?
Vale. Usamos.
Now for a shot of Igni.
Tío, voy a subir un pelín la música. Es que se oye bajita. Le bajo demasiado. Está en la luz. Vale, vamos al siguiente.
Shit, one's still alive.
No, lo mataron. Ah, no. ¡No! Pensé que estaba muerto. No me lo puedo creer. Pensé que con ese último golpe lo había matado, tío. Vamos a tener que hacerlo todo desde el principio. ¿Qué te apuestas? ¿Por qué tarda tanto? Hombre. Vale, no.
Let's go.
Solo nos queda esta última.
Shit, one's still alive.
Esta vez hacemos de cuentos. Ahora, limpio.
If it ain't that fucking priest, it's corpse eaters. I'm done with this damn town.
A priest?
We'd agreed to meet as usual, just a larger delivery. Good customer, I thought. Then they whipped out blades.
¿Cómo?
We still talking about a priest of the eternal fire?
I'd say so. Beat-stained pricks can't be trusted. This one had ordered premium-grade fisstech from me 3 times, everything perfect. But the 4th, his man came at us with knives, sought to knock us out of trade. Shoved me in that ditch with the corpses. Must have thought the ghouls would take care of the rest.
And to make sure, he hired a witcher to burn the bodies, destroy any evidence.
A witcher? Meaning you? So what now?
Nothing. Didn't pay me to burn the living.
Oh, thank the gods it's true what they say. Though mutants, you live by a code. Oh, thank you, Witcher.
Hombre, por supuesto que tenemos un código.
Now for a shot of Igni.
Te has quedado demasiado cerca, bro. O sea... Vamos a explicarle un par de cosillas al sacerdote, me da mía. A ver qué excusa se inventa. Aunque dudo que le valga de mucho. Joder, qué buena pinta tiene esta zona. Ay, Dios, para pasar por acá. Tío, que no hay nada por aquí, hombre. Estoy cabalgando. Tú.
Well, Witcher, have you completed your task?
Why do you priests take an interest in the fallen so late?
The Church of the Eternal Fire's first duty is to the living. You've no notion of the work we did just after the battle. The wounded needed tending, refugees, pastoral care. We had sermons to deliver, donations to collect.
Relieved to hear it. What would the people have done without you?
Es ironía, ¿no?
So, took care of the graves. Interesting, actually. One of the corpses proved to be quite, well, alive. And pretty talkative.
What do you mean?
Fisstech dealer. One of them survived. Had an awfully interesting story to tell.
Intriguing. I would purchase this story from you. For all time. Exclusively.
You can hire me, but you sure as hell can't buy me.
Ah, an impasse. Then it will be cheapest to
¿Sí?
kill you.
¿Crees?
3 on 1. Surely we'll manage, Witcher or not. Take him!
Me da a mí que... Pero bueno, sí.
Come on.
Ahora. ¿Qué tienes para mí? Ah, pues mira qué rico. A mimir. Ya se me ha roto la espada, tío. tiene la mierda, de armas. 11% esta, chaval. Se me va a reventar. Uf. Bueno, seguimos con lo nuestro. Vamos a ir aquí primero. Tío. Caballo. Ay, Dios. Ay, Dios. Mira, tío. Pollo. Es que...
Where's all that faith coming from?
¿Alguna misión interesante? No. Stejpan. Ya daremos con él. La bestia del bosque. Ah, quiero un contrato. Eso no lo miro. Nivel 6. Nada. Seguimos con el principal. Caballo. Ya os ocupáis vosotros, ¿eh? ¿Por qué te paras? Ostras. Corre. Creo que hay que ir por aquí para cruzar. Ahora pillamos todo esto otra vez. Ostras. Vale. Bueno, venga, así. Una misión de nivel 30, tío.
Looking for a man. Goes by Hendrik.
What do you want with him?
Want to talk to him.
What about?
Give me a bottle of something strong.
You gotta go. I'll open the back way for you.
¿Por qué?
Got company. Who is it?
Innkeep, vodka. Who's this?
Brave warrior, looks like. Got 2 swords, see?
Oi, great boy. What's the point of having 2 swords?
Wonder if he keeps an extra prick in his trousers too.
You fucking deaf? Gonna say who you are? Or do I need to loosen your tongue with me knife?
How about I buy everybody around?
Why would you?
Got the coin for it. Simple as that.
I don't drink with strangers.
We share a round, won't be strangers anymore. Then we go our separate ways.
And which way might yours be?
On my way to Novigrad.
City of whores and whoremongers.
To your health. And mine.
Vamos a intentar ir de buenas a ver si
Bottoms
puedo.
up.
Ah, pues mira.
you want a rest, come with me. Or the bench you can use.
I slept in the hut. And there's the bumpkin with what looks like his son.
One round, you said. And that were it. Now shut off.
Vale, vale. Pues nada. Bueno, al menos ha salido bien.
Thanks for not starting a row with those swine.
I don't generally poke my nose in other people's business.
Looking to stay the night?
No. I'm looking for Hendrik.
Man lives in Heatherton.
Don't know where that is.
Other side of the hill. Looked that away this morning, saw a strange glow. Imperials on the raid, perhaps. But who knows?
Anything else you can tell me about Hendrik?
Odd fellow. Arrived from who knows where and for no apparent reason. Shacked up with a widow whose husband was stabbed for a scrap of bread.
Baron's men don't like strangers.
Aye, he stays out of their way. Always seems to know when they're coming. Always manages to disappear.
Thanks, Innkeep.
Esos son hombres del Barón.
Greetings.
A ver.
Baron's not from around here, right?
He's Temerian, but from other parts. Folk say he deserted along with his company. Showed up here one day with his stragglers. They'd all had enough of the wandering. So they took the old lord's castle, and the Baron became master of Crow's Perch. Reckon once the Blackens feel sure they hold the land, they'll let him keep Crow's Perch. Give him a true title.
Bloody Baron. How'd he get that moniker? There a story to it?
A time ago, when he was still in the army, some Blackens had holed up in a dye works. Baron and his men were ordered to take it. Others might have bided their time, starved him out, but the Baron's an hasty one, attacked straight away. The Blackens surrendered. Baron and his men took most of them alive, but one of his blokes knocked over a vat of red dye. It all ran into the river. Folk took to saying that the river flowed red with blood, that the Baron had slaughtered his prisoners to a man. Been known as the Bloody Baron ever since.
Kind of ironic.
Well, a week before, he'd massacred a whole squadron in Ingholm, but far fewer heard that story.
Vale.
Wouldn't mind a drink? Show me what you got.
¿Tienes cartas? Ahí estamos. Yo compro cartas y vendo... Mira, te vendo esto. Lo vende decente. Vamos a venderle unas plantas. 10, por ejemplo. Y esto también te lo vendo. Uff, ricoto, ese dinero. Vale, esto también lo puedo vender. Es peor de las que tengo. Eso es una mierda. Vale, y le vendo las cervezas también. Vale.
Thanks. Farewell.
Pues lo voy a dejar aquí. Aún tenemos que vender muchas cosas, pero ya lo haré.